Hello, 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 everyone. I'm your host, Miranda Fritz, and welcome back to another episode of Random Randa. I hope everyone is having a good last few weeks of school, and if you are unaware of the fast approaching end of the semester, I apologize for alarming you. But don't worry, because I am almost always silently screaming my head off inside. So much to do in so little time, but what the hey, let's just continue to procrastinate and put off our responsibilities while I get the exclusive inside scoop on eagerly awaited Cameron University's production of Legally Blonde the Musical from some of the cast members, and hopefully we'll make a fool of ourselves for your entertainment. All this coming up next on Random Randa. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Between One Fern, a totally original segment that I usually accompany with a funny quim that somehow relates to its original show that I ripped off the idea from, but unfortunately, I'm running out of punny material to add to the description. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm here with some of my super awesome cast members from the Legally Blonde musical, Reagan Williams, Joy Christie, and Stephanie Sabol. Thank you ladies so much for being here today. And I absolutely love musicals, and I love being in them more, so I can't imagine how fun you guys must be having, especially with this one. So can you guys tell me a little bit about the show? Is there anything that's related to Legally Blonde? How does it kind of fit in with the movie?
It is basically the movie in musical form.
It's better than the movie.
Yeah.
No, the scenes,
it's better though.
The scenes in the show are very cinematic, so it's a lot of blackouts and just moving on to another scene rather than a continuation.
That's cool. So does it kind of follow the storyline of Elle Woods and her kind of, I think if I remember the story correctly, you know, she's wanting to be a lawyer. Is that still the same premise?
Yes, to follow a guy out to Harvard Law School.
There you go, okay. But what's the real underlying story of this production?
I would say girl power.
Girl power.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, you know, she wins. Yeah, kind of like in the movie. So can you guys each tell me about your characters that you play in the musical?
I'm Vivian Kensington, and she's just kind of, trying to put this nicely, she's just very mean. She's very mean to Elle, and she doesn't even know this poor girl, but she just bases off of her appearance. She's just so mean to her. She gets her kicked out of class, and it just kind of makes Elle work a little harder to get where she wants to be.
Gotcha.
Well, Elle, of course, is a blonde who doesn't seem serious at first, but she ends up proving herself in the end, and she doesn't seem like she would be at Harvard Law School with her appearance and her kind of mentality, I guess, and personality. But she ends up proving everyone wrong, including Vivian.
Yeah, definitely.
Paulette is sort of a homely hair salon owner who doesn't believe in herself, and then Elle comes and shakes her up, and she becomes super confident.
Okay, so I have to ask, is there a bend and snap scene?
Yes, there is a dance number,
Oh,
a
yes.
song.
As a fan of the show, I'm so excited about this. Okay. So, is there anything else that's special or different about this production? Like, I remember in South Pacific, they had, like, this working shower on the show. So, is there anything special, you know, like big props, special set design props?
We actually, in the set, we have this big turntable as the centerpiece, and it turns around to change the set.
Yeah.
It makes the set changes super easy because, like we said, it's very cinematic.
Yeah, that
Yes,
sounds amazing.
and it's super fun to ride around on. Yes, like you get it set up for a scene, and then you're like, okay, go, and you just ride around on it, and you're in the scene.
My first entrance, I appear going around the
On the
turntable.
turntables?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it allowed for like recreational purposes or only for show use?
Unfortunately, probably just show.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's understandable. Safety reasons. We'll go with that.
Yes, yes.
So, can I ask why you guys auditioned for this particular musical?
I auditioned because it was so fun. I watched the MTV version that they showed on that channel, and it was just so fun. And then I heard that we were doing it here, and I was like, why not? Like, this is one of the best musicals of, like, the new age musicals. So I was like, it's girl power, it's empowerment, it stands up for a lot of good things, and it's just, why not?
Yeah.
I went to go see the show at my community theater back in Georgia once, and then it was so good. I went again and paid the money, and ever since then I've wanted to be in Legally Blonde.
That's awesome.
I sort of got obsessed with a musical a few years back, and like constantly playing it on my Spotify. Like, oh my God, you guys is one of my hype songs, and Paulette became a dream role for me. So
That's great. So that's really cool that you guys get to, fall in love with the musical and then recreate those characters that you love so much. Is there any special or favorite songs that you guys like from the musical?
Ooh, there's so many good ones.
I know, I can't just pick
honestly.
one.
Yeah, there's Legally Blonde Remix, which is so fun. It so gets Elle pumped up, and we're all pumped up. And then there's the song that we have in the courtroom that I will not name. You need to come see it.
It's so good.
It is so fun.
It's
yes, if you want to
hilarious.
know what it is, come see it. It's so fun and hilarious.
There's also a song at the end of Act 1 called So Much Better, and the key keeps changing like every sentence almost. And it's just, ooh, it gets you pumped up.
I bet they're getting stuck in your head a lot. I know.
yes.
I wake up every morning
Yes.
with one stuck in my head.
Same.
Musicals are always like that. It's like you wake up and you're like, dang, I'm never going to get this song out of my head.
it's helpful for memorization, though.
That's true. That's true. Usually whenever a song gets stuck in my head, it's because I don't know like the rest of the lyrics. So I have to like listen to it over and over again, which I mean, like I said, it's helpful. It's good. So can anybody audition for Cameron musicals?
Yeah, as long as you're a student here, definitely we'll try and fit you in.
We even have dogs in this one that audition.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Two
I love
dogs.
it whenever live animals are in there. Whenever I was in Gypsy, we had my duck come, and I made a little diaper for him so he wouldn't poop on my clothes. But yeah, it's always great to have live animals. Who's providing the dogs?
Well, one of our high school girls who's in the show, her dog is playing Bruiser. And then another cast member, she's actually graduated, and her dog is playing my Rufus.
Oh, so
Yeah.
cute.
So we have a
my
little
God.
Chihuahua and a little pit bull. It's so cute.
You guys should have like a setup at the end where you can like meet the stars,
know, right?
which are the dogs, obviously.
Yes.
Of course.
So, what would you say to somebody that might be thinking about auditioning for a musical or a play here, but they haven't fully decided?
Just go for it. I mean, because why not? Like, you honestly just do it more than once. You get comfortable. If you're not comfortable with it, just still do it. Everyone's here to have fun. No one's here to judge you. And we're just all in the big picture to have fun and something we love.
I completely agree.
I cried my first audition. That was when I was about 13 years old, but now I'm Elle Woods.
There you go. You got to start somewhere, and then you work from there. So that's awesome. Is there anything else that you would like people to know about the show to get them to come or anything like that?
It's super fun, first off. All the dance numbers are great. We have some hilarious scenes. And if you're a Cameron student, it's free.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's something to look forward to.
So yeah, I'm sure that you guys have worked really hard on this, and you'd love for people to see all your hard work.
Definitely.
Definitely. So, well, this musical definitely sounds like something you don't want to miss. And speaking of events that students don't want to miss, I definitely attended what is considered one of Cameron's most attended events, Grocery Bingo. I can't say I was in it for the groceries, considering I'm still mooching off my parents, but you can't beat a little friendly competition with your peers. So here's how it went down on the random cam. B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O, and Bingo was his name. Oh.
Next week, the first number is These are my cards. I like to play bingo, but I'm really, really addicted to bingo. Okay? I don't know if I'd call it a problem, but it's something I have under control.
It's like they're personally attacking me. Look, I've only got one dot. One dot. You don't got tape? Oh, no. No! G54. G54. Who doesn't just love sitting around listening to random letters and numbers get called for hours so you can mark all of them with the slim hope that you might be that one person that gets the first bingo? Also, they do a bunch of crazy patterns, and that junk is ridiculous to try to win. Just saying. Anyways, speaking of games, I have found what I consider the perfect game for this occasion. I've taken it upon myself to fully prepare you guys for the upcoming performance. For after this game, you three will be the most prepared performers on that stage. So, you're welcome. It is probably the most difficult game that should actually be the easiest, considering I found it on a children's acting website. Just say y'all know before we embarrass the heck out of ourselves for entertainment's sake. All right, so it's called Emotional Tongue Twister, TM, because I came up with the name and I don't want anybody else to steal it. So here's how it goes. I have two of my handy dandy fedoras here, one full of twisters and one full of emotions, and we will grab one from each hat, one with emotion and one with the tongue twister, and we'll try to say it 3 times with that particular emotion, and don't tell us what the emotion is because we're going to try to guess what your emotion is, okay? So don't look at it whenever they're grabbing. But I know, it's crazy, and I don't know if those kids were bionic, but they're apparently able to do it, so I guess let's give it a try. I'll go first. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Okay. 1 was a racehorse. 2 was 1-2. Win 1 race. 2 1 2. I'm supposed to be embarrassed.
Oh, I was gonna say nervous.
Yeah, me too.
I got that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. See, this is why I'm not in the play. Okay. Anyways.
Okay. Oh no, they're stuck. Okay. Let's see. This is interesting. A shapeless sash sags slowly.
Confident?
No. What do you think? Because you might get it.
Oh gosh.
Ooh, try it again.
Okay. A shapeless sash sags slowly.
Oh, she's being flirty.
I've seen you flirt before, girl. I love it. See? Y'all are the professionals.
Are you just being Stephanie?
I mean, I guess.
Okay.
This is scary.
Cook cupcakes quickly.
Are you sad?
She's sad.
Oh. So sad. Cooks so quickly.
It's hard when your name is Joy.
I know.
I think I got it. Reach.
So Surprise? Yes! I finally got something right. Yay. Okay. Yeah. A bragging baker baked black bread. A bragging baker baked black bread.
Snobby?
Close.
I feel like you're nagging.
A bragging baker baked black bread.
Disgusted?
Yes! Yes, I'm absolutely disgusted right now.
Okay. Interesting. It's all very interesting. Oh no. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather.
Oh, amused?
Yes.
That's one of our warm-ups.
I know. I was like, oh no.
So is this one. Unique New York. Unique New York.
Angry?
Aggravated?
Frustrated.
Yeah, basically. It's grouchy.
Grouchy. Okay, yeah. Pretty much close enough.
Three free throws. 3 free throws.
Shy? Scared?
3 free throws.
Intimidated?
You're close.
Uh,
I mean, like real close. You.
nervous.
There you go.
It's a big one.
Oh, God. Oh, all right. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where the peck of pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of Peter Piper picked?
Like a know-it-all?
Yeah, I'm confident.
Oh,
There you go. Close enough. All right. It's so hard to say that.
You picked the big one.
I know. Well, I was just trying to make sure it didn't stay.
Oh no. Okay. Dick kicks sticky bricks.
Let me see your face for that one.
Yeah.
I was like pursing my lips. I was like,
Angry?
Annoyed?
Angry.
Yes.
yes.
Wish you could be keeping score, but I'm too lazy to.
We're all winners here.
Yeah, it's true. Girl power.
Yes.
Yes.
She sold 6 shabby sheared sheep on a ship.
Snobby?
She sold 6 shabby sheared sheep on a ship.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Mix a box of mixed biscuits with a boxed biscuit maker. Mixer.
You excited?
Mix a box of mixed biscuits with a boxed biscuit mixer.
Joy. Happy.
Close.
Cheerful.
Close.
What are synonyms?
I know. Synonyms of happiness. Giggly.
Happy.
No.
Are we close? We're close.
You're real
right?
close, yeah. Stephanie should be able to get it.
Oh, I should?
Flirty?
You had it before.
I had it before. I can't even remember the
I know,
slips
right?
I know.
It was amused.
Amused.
okay.
Got it. Okay, it's all laughter. You know, gotta love it. All right, well, I hope you guys are the most prepared people because you're welcome. Okay, anyways, that was fun. Don't forget to check out Cameron University's production of Legally Blonde, the musical, on April 19th through the 21st at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday the 22nd at 2 p.m. in the Cameron University Theater. And you can get in for free with your Cameron ID. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining me today. I hope you were just as entertained with ourselves as we were. So that's the show. Bring in the dancing Aggies.